You like podcasts?
I do.
You're listening to a podcast.
Am I?
I thought I was on one. Am I?
I'm in the podcast?
This is like the show Reboot, where we're living in the... nobody remembers that, Daniel. Why are you so young and yet so old? We're not here to talk about the show Reboot. We're here to talk about another podcast that we think you... I'm pointing at you two. And I'm pointing at you two in the audience listening right now that you should listen to, called the Fantastic History of Food podcast. It's a wild and adventurous journey through history, telling all the stories you never learned in school. It doesn't simply tell you food origin stories, but rather it dives into those truly bizarre moments in history where food was at the forefront. The show covers stories like the time a Swedish king tried to kill his prisoners by forcing them to drink coffee, or when people believed that eating tomatoes could turn you into either a witch or a werewolf.
Oh,
whoa.
I mean, it depends on the tomato.
Yeah. It depends on how much you eat it.
Where'd you get the tomato?
Yeah.
From a witch's house? From a werewolf hut? You might be a werewolf.
If the tomato dies while it's trying to eat you, you become a tomato.
Yeah. And the only way to kill it is to slice it up with a silver knife.
Yeah.
You might be a redneck.
You might be a tomato.
It's a fun storytelling podcast all rolled into 15 to 20 minute episodes. The perfect length to listen to on your commute to work.
Because 45 minutes to an hour is way too long, right, listener?
Yeah.
Well, how about an hour to like an hour 30?
Perfect.
So join Nick Charlie Key as he explores cheese riots, exploding chocolate bars, and how not one or even two, but three different men have at one time or another pushed a peanut up a mountain using nothing but their noses.
That's my kind of Sisyphus.
Listen to the Fantastic History of Food podcast anywhere you get your podcasts. So that's the Fantastic History of Food podcast.
I hope they do one on potato bread.
Oh, by the way, this is September 6th.
And we have started.
What?
That it releases?
That's when it releases.
Okay.
Nice.
You sound like Dr. Manhattan. The day is September 6th. I have pop rocks in my mouth, and I think that I might blow up. I know that I'm omnipotent, but I can't see into this particular future.
Is this what happens in The Watchmen? I read the comic a really long time ago.
You didn't see the movie?
That's what you're surprised I didn't see? Not the award-winning TV series?
What's the question? Is it good?
Yeah. Who watches The Watchmen? That's my question here. It does Mr. Omnipotent or whatever. Oh, sorry.
Dr. Manhattan.
Where did he go to school? Does he narrate? That's what happens?
He has an episode where he talks and he does that.
They narrate their own sections.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of, So when he's introduced, he does an episode where he does that. And it's pretty great.
So you're still talking about the TV show?
I'm still talking about the TV show. You know, the movie was episodes too, right? Get out of here.
It felt like an episode for Hollywood. A bad episode.
Oh, it's good, dude.
Well, when you hear us talking about The Watchmen, you know
it's 2009.
That this is Candy is
Dandy.
But who's candying the candy? We'll find out in about an hour. This is Candy is Dandy, the Candy Review podcast, where we, each episode, we pick a different candy.
We pick a favorite Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Rorschach.
No. Mine is the sexual apparatus based upon Mr. Manhattan. Oh, Dr. Manhattan. Sorry.
Please. He went to school.
Dr. Sexual apparatus. We pick a candy and a Watchmen, and we give some candy news. We give the history of the candy. We taste the candy. We review it. We play a candy game, and we all go home.
And then Alan Moore trashes all of it.
Yeah, he comes by. Oh, the world's dead. Or whatever Alan Moore says. This is Daniel Rorschach. Zaffron, because he's the only one whose name I remember.
This is Beto, and the world was for helping I'll whisper. Yes.
And this is Mr. Soundgate. And I won't allow that whisper. So if you didn't hear that, that's Beto Sisters.
I was going to whisper, and then you took the whisper, so I'm like, I better do an accent. I'm like, don't do an accent. Hi, I'm Greg Gonzalez. I was about to do an accent right now. And then I wouldn't be introduced in any more episodes of this podcast
Yeah, you
anymore.
would. Both of your audio would be cut out because we have an accent filter also.
Yeah. Oh, I'm Greg Gonzalez.
I hope not.
Because I got some accents coming up. I'm real excited about.
Because we're doing Pop Rocks, and that candy just screams accents. But yeah, we as we
Woody Allen's here, everybody, and he's just trying to talk normal and not nervous.
the one accent we can still do is the Woody Allen accent. I wanted to talk about Pop Rocks. Wait, no, that's John Travolta.
Yeah, you slipped. You slipped.
I slipped.
You slipped from 70s movie star to 70s movie star.
Nobody was a bigger movie star in the 70s than Woody Allen. I mean, I guess he was, but I'm thinking of movie star in the sense of like Bruce Willis. Yeah. Don't you remember the Playboy issue of Woody Allen?
Was his family involved?
It was the rare family issue of Playboy magazine.
He insisted, unfortunately, to the chagrin of Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, chagrin. Just the land of perverts. But look, we're not here to talk about The Watchmen. We're not here to talk about Woody Allen or Playboy magazine because we've got a top of the show as we start.
Top of the show to you. Top of the show to you, sirs. Ringo, top of the show to you.
Oh yeah, Ringo's here as well.
Yeah. He's sleeping on a normal sized bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is normal.
Yeah. Daniel, it's a normal sized bed.
It's a normal size bed.
It's a normal size bed, but the bottom seems to be reinforced because Ringo's got a big old tummy. I hope the stage that we're on is reinforced.
If it was creaking, just ignore it.
Yeah. So, sorry, I keep thinking about Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Well, don't, all right?
Yeah.
No one else is.
We're begging you not to.
I mean, when can we enjoy the Curse of the Jade Scorpion again? You pointed this out to me. You made a discovery that led to...
I take a small tangent. I send you news all the time. You're like, shut up. And then Beto sends you news and it always makes the cut.
I know.
And I'm not jealous.
even-
It's just funny.
I'm just not even trying to. I don't know.
That's why it makes the cut. Greg, you're like the sweaty old reporter who keeps coming into the office. I think I got a thing about the mayor.
He says the fire hydrants are going to be a different color.
Get out of here. I want to hear
I'm going
what
to beat you up real bad.
Woody Allen's doing. And that's what he gives me. That's how he gives me Woody Allen updates.
On the beat, on the streets every day.
Yeah. He's outside of Woody Allen's house taking pictures.
Eating a licorice, being like, something's wrong. Something's wrong with the formula.
So in our Reese's episode, we played the game from the first graders where they describe a candy.
Yes.
And we lambasted
We really laid into those.
this first grader. He's going to be stuck in first grade forever. He won't have the confidence to graduate to the second grade because we tore him a new one because this kid, maybe it was a she, I don't know. This kid described this child, not even a kid.
A child. A weed lad or lass. We don't know.
A peanut.
A peanuts character.
Is that what kids are called sometimes?
Sure.
Peanuts?
The small-
Rugrat.
Yeah, Rugrat.
Yeah.
A Rugrat. An angry beaver, an Ed or Eddie.
A little cat dog.
Alone in this world is this little cat dog who described what ended up being a blow pop, but they said that the gum was on the outside.
Sure.
And we roasted this child to high heaven. How could gum be on the outside of a blow pop?
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
Beto, you were shopping at Big Lots and you sent me a picture of what are called blow pop inside outs, which have the gum on the outside.
And a crumbled up version of the lollipop on the inside.
Which sounds really good, by the way.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. We're fools. We should be taken off the air.
Yeah.
We owe this child money.
We're canceled.
If we're canceled.
Well, I guess we will be hanging out outside of Woody Allen's house.
Nothing better to do.
But because Woody Allen house lives in the enchanted kingdom of canceled men.
We're old men now, and the new kids are trying to be like, there's this new candy out there. We're like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
There's these 4 musicians from England. They're going to change pop rock forever. Yeah, right, kid.
They're going to change pop
rocks
forever.
Oh, no.
I wish we could
Subconscious.
transition into the candy, but we're not ready for it yet.
Yeah.
But that was a great transition.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
So yeah, apologies to children everywhere.
Yeah,
we
every
screwed
child.
up, you know?
We're not that hip.
Yeah, we aren't.
Well, speak for yourself. Have you seen my new rap? My name is Woody Allen.
And I'm here to say
I'm standing in front of Congress here today.
that love is love, no matter the age.
Cut his mic. Cut Woody Allen's mic right now.
Watch my movies from the 70s. I like people who are in their teens. And with that, again, another apologies to children everywhere. But that is the top of the show. So we apologize to this child.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Who inevitably will be listening.
Yeah, I would like to hear his podcast about blow
or
pops.
her,
or her,
or they. We
You're
don't
right.
know.
You're right. I assumed.
This peanut. It's
I'm
a
assuming
peanut.
too
Greg.
much.
It's a rugrat. It's an angry beaver. It's an Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yes. It's a cat dog.
Respond on our socials, and we'll make it up to you.
We'll send you a lot of gum in the mail, and your parent will get incredibly angry with us.
Yeah. So now that you are in second grade, obviously you're on Instagram.
Yeah.
So just contact us at Candiest, at Woody Allen.
At Woody Allen Candy.
At Woody Allen Official. .candy. So now we are moving on to a much less inflammatory segment, I hope.
Hashtag leave it in the family.
Yeah.
Hashtag Hugh Hefner was right.
I want to eat a little potato bread.
See, this is why I ration out the potato bread. Greg's eating the potato bread. No, you're eating.
It's so soft.
It's very good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is fresh potato bread. I just mashed these potatoes this morning, and you're already eating the potato bread.
Fresh from the oven.
So good.
All right,
is,
so
right?
let's just take it as you're cleansing your palate after the disgusting things we were saying about Woody Allen, slander about Woody Allen.
Yeah,
so
possible lawsuit.
Now we are on to our next segment, which of course is Candy News.
I'm still eating my potato bread.
This is why you don't eat potato bread
Hold on.
during the news.
Hold on, actually, the potato bread made me really thirsty.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go get some water.
Okay.
I'll be
Okay.
right
Okay.
back.
Yeah, we'll just continue without you. Yeah.
The signature cackle of Woody Allen?
That's right, you pathetic podcasters. It's Woody Allen.
Oh my God. The Woodler.
I have returned with my daughter. The Sultan of Sugary Sabotage. The conspirer of candy
Oh
conspiracies.
God, that doesn't sound like Woody Allen. That sounds like
Our old friend. Well, let's let him introduce himself. He might have a little more alliteration for us.
The dictator of delectable destruction. 'Tis I, the Skidler.
I thought he was going to say Roman Polanski.
it would have been way more French or whatever.
Prepare to taste the rainbow. Thanks, Greg. Quality assurance. They loved it.
He did.
Yeah.
he
Okay,
Passed
good.
field testing. Feedback was great. Mwah.
I would have been great on Mad Men. I would have been a great character on Mad Men.
Which is a more alliteration for the Skidler. The original madman.
I've descended from my Abba Zabba Zeppelin to implement my most nefarious plot since I blackmailed Beto into giving Reese's a bad rating.
I knew that's why. He would never give it below a 4 unless he was put up to it by a, let's just say, a sniveling cynic?
Certainly.
Sniveling cynic. That's kind of alliteration.
A certain Twizzler trickster out there.
Oh, okay. That's not
I
bad.
like that. I'll use that again.
Run it through the focus group.
Yeah.
I've stolen your candy news.
God, he keeps taking it. I worked so hard on this Candy News.
Let's just say Beto really loves pixie sticks. It was a weakness that I was able to take advantage of.
Yeah,
It sounds like Pixie Sticks enjoyed you.
a little toot for the Twiz.
Did someone say pixie sticks?
Get out of here, you freak!
Oh, he put him under the stage again.
That's all it takes is to get out. Beto to run away is to call him a freak.
His one weakness.
Skittle me this, you cavity-ridden creeps.
Classic.
Not my half tooth.
How do programmers like their candy?
Okay. Okay. I think I know this one. You make a guess, Greg, because I think I'm gonna blow his mind.
Okay.
TikTok, you nerds.
He likes it. C:/good.exe.
Okay.
Creative.
Wait, let me compute that. Okay, 10001. Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yep.
I'm gonna say it's candy coded.
Oh, that's actually really good, and I'm
Feels good to be complimented by a supervillain, I must say.
that is an acceptable answer. Also, bite size.
Bite
okay.
size.
Wait a minute. 1001111. Ha ha ha.
Blast you, mediocre meddling millennials! Have your fake news back. but you better believe it. I'll have my revenge once again. Abba Zabba Zeppelin. Away!
He flew into that giant cotton candy cloud.
I thought he was going to say Abba Zabba Do, and I was going to have my attorney, Fred Flintstone, sue him.
Oh my god, guys! Was that the Skiddler?
Oh my god! I think he has a
Why does
problem.
Beto have pink powder all over his nose?
It was drinking water.
He's drinking water off of the mirror in the bathroom.
He keeps dancing while talking.
So what's going on, guys?
Yeah, he's gotten really good at stand-up comedy all of a sudden.
Suddenly, his season of SNL is really strong.
He could hit all the mics in one night. How did he do it?
Wait a minute. Why are his investments doing so well? You missed something.
Yeah.
I shut down the Skiddler because I had
Oh,
such
he
a
was
good.
here?
Yeah.
I forgot to mention
Oh
he
my
was.
And he
here.
asked us a riddle that was candy infused, and I'm like,
Wait a minute.
He would have been good at this.
Do you have some more of that stuff on your nose? I think you could give it to Greg.
No. I don't know what that is. Toothpaste.
You know, guys, I hear that pixie sticks might be legal in California
Oh,
any day
really?
now.
Oh.
I don't have any personal investment in that.
They're legalizing pixie sticks, and kids will just be doing it all over. Have you ever tried pixie stick?
Oh man.
Oh my!
They're gonna put it in your food any day now.
Well, a lot of really adult-themed things have happened in this
Yeah.
episode
It's
so
just
far.
one of those episodes.
Oh, that means Woody Allen won't be listening. Got him where it hurts. His integrity.
Kind of where it hurts. His taste. Well, look. So the Skiddler was here. He slammed us. He roasted
Yeah.
us. He had a lot of alliteration.
I was made a fool of in front of everybody.
Yeah, but I had a really good. I stopped him in his tracks. So
Yeah.
you'll be proud of that. And then he went up in the clouds, but we did shoot him down, and we got the candy
Oh,
news.
hell yeah.
Yeah, but-
serves them right.
This one, as you know, all of the candy news is titled. This one is called "Taste, Grill, Boil, or Roast the Rainbow."
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
What a coincidence.
I feel like whenever the Skiddler's here, the candy news is related to Skittles, isn't it?
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, he does. He does.
Is there a correlation you're saying?
He does. Wait a minute. 1001. There is.
Your title is very a witch in a Shakespeare play. Anyways,
I
go ahead.
thought it is. Toil, toil, boil, and rainbow. I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
You're gonna die. The ghost of your dad's gonna show up. Don't listen to him.
Speaking of Woody Allen, you got any feelings for any of your family members? Because Shakespeare's got a few ideas. So, okay, French's has French. We all know French's.
No, I don't.
French's.
Oh, okay.
French is
I
like,
didn't realize the way he said it.
French's.
Like the mustard people?
Like the mustard people.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
You
I'll
could have
crack
said French's, the mustard people, but you went on your high horse. You're like, we all know what French's is.
Oh, sorry.
Continue.
Francais, France, Grey Poupon.
Yeah, right.
Purveyors of Grey Poupon a la American.
Right.
Got
I've seen
it.
a Wayne's World before.
French's has teamed up with Skittles to
No.
release
No.
a limited edition
You're
No.
kidding.
French's mustard flavored Skittles.
Those losers. They fell for it.
They'll eat anything.
You know, I'll give it to the Skiddler. He has a good moral compass. He knows right from wrong.
He does.
And this is right.
He's trying to teach us a lesson by making disgusting candy and seeing if we'd eat it. Oh, you like Skittles so much? Here's a whole pack of mustard Skittles
Yeah.
for you to eat.
Of horseradish Skittles.
Oh, that doesn't sound that bad.
Oh my God.
So this
Wow.
was released. Okay, here's the thing. It was released on National Mustard Day, which was, of course.
Okay,
Let's
all right.
let's all say it together. August 5th.
Survivors of World War I are a little triggered by that.
They co-opted it. It was.
This could be melted down and turned into a gas, guys.
This used to be Memorial Day, and now it's National Mustard Day.
Ghirardelli is ready for this.
So they promised the signature tang of French's mustard paired with the signature chewiness of a Skittle. French's has done similar stunts in previous years for National Mustard Day, such as mustard ice cream and mustard donuts.
If I was making a cold sandwich, I'd smear it with some, but other than that, I can't see a purpose.
With mustard ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're doing
Or ice cream sandwich.
you're doing a cold cut
A
sandwich.
cold cut ice cream sandwich. Yeah.
Ice cream mustard ice. Mustard ice cream.
Do people love mustard that much that they just want the flavor of mustard?
Do you not love mustard that much?
It's never the main course.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
an accompaniment. Like, oh, I'm at Oktoberfest. I'd like a giant pretzel with a little bit of mustard.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm an American. I enjoy a hot dog. Mustard.
if I eat something and I'm still a little hungry and there's like still mustard on the plate, I'll use my finger and
You wolf it down?
I will lick that. I will eat the plate because it has mustard on it. I mean, I like mustard. Would I eat mustard ice cream? I'd take a bite, but I would not buy mustard ice cream.
All right.
But these are rare treats. These rare treats were not available in stores and only available at certain pop-up events around the country in the mustard mobile that was going around. Imagine if it got in a car crash with the Oscar Mayer mobile.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Most delicious. Talk about red asphalt. Oh, bring it on red asphalt. That's the ketchup. If you're into that. So the Mustard Mobile went to Atlanta, Washington, D.C., and New York City, but also through an online contest, you could have gotten this through August 5th. But wait. August 5th.
Please.
That was a whole month ago.
Yeah.
Why am I giving you outdated candy news? Because this is a wake-up call to all of us to do better and be more alert for free giveaways of gross candy. If anybody hears this sort of thing happening, we need to know about it. We want free gross candy.
Yeah.
I want to eat mustard off the pavement. I want to watch a hot dog-shaped car crash into a mustard-shaped
truck.
car. I want to see this happen.
This is the America I want to live in.
Yeah.
And if you elect me, there'll be a mustard tank in every yard in America.
And it'll run on clean mustard fuel, mustard coal
Sweet mustard gas.
that we're going to mine from the mustard mountains of France. So, that's a disgusting edition of Candy News. What's that up in the sky to have one last retort?
You measly mustard mutts!
He got me where it hurts.
Does he have like a nasal condition?
Hey! I'm seeing a doctor, you jerk!
That's him crying.
Something's been crying in the sky for like 2 days now.
This is what the UFO hearings are all about. It's just the Skittler. Okay, so we're moving on to the actual meat. That was the mustard of the show.
Yes.
We are now on to the meat of the show. So, Greg, you picked our candy.
I sure
for
did.
This week.
It was down to 2 candies.
It was.
I had made the decision to pick a fun candy that everyone had some experience with. That was more experience than taste.
Right.
I said experience a lot, and I said sorry. I tried to do pixie sticks. I started, and then somebody reminded me that a certain intervention did not allow me to get pixie sticks.
Come on, man. I need some.
Come on, just a little bit, just a bump, a bump of pixie sticks. But I couldn't find any, even after I started like maybe a page of research, which I have.
How dare they not have pixie
Yeah.
sticks when you did research? It was. I don't think I've ever seen a pixie stick for sale.
I've seen the bag of like 15 of them
Yeah,
or whatever.
I have.
But it's
Yeah.
been a minute. And then I've seen the jumbo ones. Like,
Yeah.
I have seen a
occasionally.
jumbo
The canes, yeah.
Yeah, the pixie canes.
The pixie canes, yeah.
I don't like. They just sort of appear. It's one of those candies like the strawberry wrapped things that just sort of appear.
They're,
Like
they're not even for sale.
they're not
trade through the years. Yeah,
they're
like
only
heirlooms.
for free. They make them out of the
Yeah.
goodness of their hearts.
You have to buy food from a restaurant to get one.
Yes,
That's
right.
the only way.
Yeah.
It's a byproduct of cooking.
Or have a nice grandparent. There's 2 ways to get it. Yeah. So I couldn't do pixie sticks, so I picked the other one. Today we're going to be eating. We're going to let it eat us.
Oh,
Pop Rocks.
eat it before it eats
Have you
you.
both had Pop Rocks
Of course,
before?
we've had Pop
It's
Rocks.
been a minute, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's also been a minute for me.
It has been a while, but I mean, Pop Rocks were, I remember in elementary school, Pop Rocks were like, I wanted them so badly because
Yeah.
like I didn't have them. I never got them on Halloween or anything, but the idea of it, because there was a while where I feel like they were represented a lot in pop culture
Yeah.
in the 90s.
The 90s had a weird like
A
50s,
fascination.
60s revival or whatever. Yeah.
I wanted them so bad.
Yeah.
Like I really wanted to feel the popping in my
Yeah.
mouth.
Because you're right. Where I'd see it on TV more and more, and thinking like, I think I might die if I have this. Just like hearing about reading Catcher in the Rye has led people to shoot people, and my first impulse was like, I gotta read this book. I gotta see if I kill somebody next. So let's talk about Pop Rocks.
Let's do it.
While most sweets we've been covering here on the podcast were made by Candyman, Pop Rocks was actually concocted by two food chemists, William A. Mitchell and Leon Kremsner.
The science gone amok.
There's very little known about Kremsner, so he won't get mentioned a lot, but because his name is brought up in the creation, it'd be wrong not to include him. But William Mitchell is the name more closely related to Pop Rocks among many other accomplishments. He worked briefly at Eastman Kodak, where he helped design...
What?
Wow.
So I could film something with this?
Yeah. It's just melted film reels.
This is how you get a projector to work.
Yeah.
You pour Pop Rocks all over
In it. You know how film is made out of nitrate, so it might just spontaneously combust? Well, what do you think?
What do
you think that's made of?
Who do you think killed the old Italian man in Cinema Paradiso?
Inglourious Bastards, they burned the theater down. They covered the place in Pop Rocks.
The candy that killed Hitler, the man we mention in every episode.
Every single episode. Practically a commercial for this podcast.
This episode brought to you by Hugh Hefner, a coalition of Hugh Hefner, Woody Allen, and Hitler.
I wonder how many kids listen to this podcast and there's a weird, they ring a bell and the dog eats a treat.
Oh, Pavlov.
Where these kids will hear Hitler's name in a documentary and like, I need candy. Oh God, like a sweet tooth. So he worked for Eastman Kodak, William Mitchell, not Hitler. Hitler worked for Eastman Kodak, where he helped design a chemical process to develop the color green. So if you see the color green in a photo, thank the man who invented Pop Rocks for his contribution.
Huh. Is that
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
During World War II, the Hitler one, he was on
Actually, both.
Yeah, you're right. He was. Yeah, both. You're absolutely
both
right.
The Hitler one, but he was just a minor character in the first one.
He went from minor to main.
That's his origin story. Is World War One.
World War One, starring Kaiser Wilhelm and introducing little Adolf Hitler as soldier.
During World War II, William Mitchell was on a top secret, incredibly important mission.
Wow, this dude.
Faced with the low supply of tapioca, Mitchell developed a tapioca substitute made of gelatin and various starches and became known as Mitchell's Mud.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how popular this guy was. He was also responsible for Cool Whip.
No.
Yeah,
Whoa.
same inventor as Cool Whip. And
how much can we ask from this guy?
he also created
the
a
color green
I know.
quick set.
and Cool Whip.
He did a quick set Jello gelatin as well. Not Jello as a whole, but like a faster way to make it. He also made another product aside from Pop Rocks, but we'll have to get to it when we get to it.
Okay.
Mitchell was born in 1911 on a rural farm in Minnesota. When he was a teenager, he worked for American Sugar Beet, working with Crystal. It's a company that I have no idea what they do, but they're called American Sugar Beet. And
That actually is my boy band.
Yeah.
The American Sugar Beet.
No photos of you exist. It's kind of weird because they even have photos of like blues singers, but they don't have. Anyway, yeah, he worked with the sugar crystallization tanks, sleeping only 2 hours as he would go to high school during the day and work night shifts at this company.
Who is this kid?
The hardest working American.
Why isn't he on
a dollar bill?
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
The most American institution.
They made it of Pop Rocks, and as soon as it rained, it just fizzled.
Well, it exploded. There was actually like 40 people.
Yeah,
on
there
it.
was 40 presidents,
and
it's a
it
chosen
rained
amount.
Coca-Cola one day, and it blew up.
He studied chemistry at the University of Nebraska. And he started working at the Agricultural Experiment Station in Lincoln, Nebraska, where he survived a lab explosion.
Oh my God, the Pop Rocks.
That's how he got his inspiration.
Yeah. Nobody drink a Coca-Cola in here or we're in trouble. Oh, what?
What if I could eat this explosion?
So he was laid out for a couple months after the explosion, and he was badly burned for it.
Oh.
After that, he took a job at General Foods Corporation in White Plains, New York, working as a food chemist. In 1957, he developed a powdered fruit-flavored vitamin-enhanced drink.
No.
We know
Don't
as
you say it.
Tang.
Oh my God.
What if this guy, like every decade, he's inventing like a definitive thing.
This is the Bob Dylan of candy.
Oh my God.
Of American food product.
This is the Woody Allen
Oh.
of a food chemist. Every decade, he's got a new thing.
Yeah.
No, this decade's a little weird.
And nothing bad will ever come of this. 5 years later, NASA began sending Tang into space to
Hell yeah.
disguise the metallic taste of the water on board the spaceship.
Oh,
John Glenn.
That's why it was there?
Yeah.
Huh. That's
Because
gross.
the
'Cause they
water-
were like re-drinking their own urine.
Oh.
This tastes like metal. What have you been drinking? Metal?
What have you been drinking? My own urine? What's in that?
We better send up a powder that makes their water look like urine.
It'll still look like it. It just won't taste like it.
You'll stop being surprised by the taste. John Glenn and Buzz Aldrin both disliked the taste of Tang.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One of them, like
Ingrates.
yeah.
We sent them to the moon, and they're not going to like our Tang.
Keep them there until they learn to like it.
Third guy whose name we don't remember, lock the hatch until they say they like Tang.
John Glenn was sort of like, it's okay. Buzz Aldrin was like, it's gross. I hate it. Like he was so.
Of course, Buzz Aldrin
of
would
course.
say that, and then he punched Tang.
Yeah, he formed it into a face shape and then he punched it. But the drink mix powder was something Mitchell was obviously very interested in developing. Around the same time he was working on Tang, Mitchell was trying to develop a drink mix that would self-carbonate. So when you added water, it would become a soda.
You know, this is not far off from like the way Tang comes in a little packet.
Yeah, he wanted to do that, but make a soda at the end of it. That plan failed, but the drink mix made of candied carbon dioxide crystals need not a second element. These crystals would be patented in 1961 and they would become Pop Rocks.
Wow.
So what would happen if we put this in water? Like, would it become, would it just get wet?
It would explode. It would become C4.
It's like burning magnesium.
Yeah. It would become a science fair volcano.
By the way, I think a few minutes ago I said as a joke, taste the explosion or something. It says taste the explosion on the package.
Taste the explosion.
You got marketing in your brain.
I know, it worked.
He had trauma and he just couldn't live it down, dude.
He wrote this everywhere, actually, in his own feces.
So this comes from a page called Stuckies.com, which covers the science of Pop Rocks, which
We don't need to fact check Stuckies.com.
Yeah, when you think of science,
you think of Stuckies.com. Guys, Dr. Stuckies.
Oh, my bad.
Have some respect.
He went to the same school as Dr. Manhattan.
And Dr. Woody.
To make Pop Rocks, Dr. Woody studied in the same school as Dr. H.H. Holmes.
And Dr. Cosby, of course. Oh, sorry, Dr. Hitler.
Dr. Hitler, sorry.
Please, Dr. Hitler is my father.
Yeah.
I'm Führer Hitler. I'm Dr. Führer.
Oh my God. To make Pop Rocks, sugar is first dissolved in water and the mixture is then heated to 320 degrees Fahrenheit, evaporating the water from the mixture until the water content is about 3%. After this,
weird. It's like saltifying. It's like desalinization. It's like desugarization of water, of sweet water. Huh.
After this, the mixture is cooled off a bit to...
I read that on Stuckies.com.
it was a peer-reviewed website. After this, the mixture is cooled off a bit to a temperature of 280 degrees Fahrenheit, where it's stirred at incredible speeds while 730 pounds per square inch of pressurized carbon dioxide, CO2, is forced into it.
Wow.
As the mixture remains pressurized, it cools and hardens, trapping the CO2 bubbles to remain inside it until it finally shatters into different sized pieces.
There's some candies we've covered where it's like, we still make them in the copper pots by hand. Like this was never made by a human.
No.
This was always made by machinery.
And this also isn't the bump, 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 bump,
Right.
bump, bump kind of candy that I like, where it's like, we put a bunch of chocolate, then we stretch it, then we make it, and then we shape it.
Make sure you have your lead vest on before you come watch C4 Pop Rocks get made.
This is only 1 degree away from C4. And like everybody, if you make Pop Rocks, you have to sign a waiver saying if you die making Pop Rocks, like your family doesn't get any money.
You need security clearance.
Yeah, exactly. Oppenheimer couldn't have made Pop Rocks. Not after what he did.
That's what the last hour of the movie was about. But doctor, I would like to make Pop Rocks again.
Because of your friends and associations, you cannot make Pop Rocks.
Remember what happened last time you made Pop Rocks, you call me? That's what happens in Oppenheimer. He hasn't seen it. He'd be laughing.
Oh yeah, you'd be laughing if you understood the last 3 hours of that movie.
Hang on, let's just pause for the listener to stop laughing about the Oppenheimer reference I just made.
Sick Oppenheimer reference. So these CO2 bubbles are what makes Pop Rocks once the candy starts dissolving in your mouth and releases the bubbles. The CO2 bubbles, basically.
Is this
what
like
pops.
bad for you?
What do you mean?
I mean, yes, but like, could this, if you eat...
What, the registered nurse I hired isn't giving it away?
Because we eat it in soda.
Yeah.
I guess so. But like...
You're a very daring person.
Do you eat... Is there CO2 in soda?
There's bubbles in soda.
Isn't that the carbonation?
I guess I don't know where... I gotta go to I gotta spend more time on Stuckies.com. I don't know where bubbles come from.
I just know when I fart in a bathtub. Is that CO2?
Tastes good.
From that, it makes the water brown. From that point, candy makers put the candy rocks through a sieve, like a filter, so they have an even size for the batch. They are then put into a machine that determines the quality of gas in the candy. The machine... Did you just test a fart right now? What are you doing?
Yeah, I you didn't hear it, but I whispered into the microphone, here's a CO2 test for you. And then I just...
I ripped one.
The listener's going to love it.
So, like I said, the little rocks are sized. They put into a machine that determines the quality of gas in the candy. The machine rates the Pop Rocks on a scale of 0 to 14 for popping experience. A 14 will give you the most sizzle, as we all know, in our tummies.
Greg, you're a 14 in my book.
Oh, you'll always be a 14 to me. On a gas scale, you're a 14.
Someone just make a 14 in here?
Yeah. I had a lot of beans this morning. I'm at a 14, guys.
Or is someone cooking Pop Rocks?
And anything below a 7 is disqualified.
Whoa.
Yeah, because you won't get any sizzle.
Oh my God. It's all sizzle, no 14.
The heat and moisture inside your mouth dissolve the Pop Rocks, making the gas burst and sound like Denny's fajitas are being walked over to you.
That's another thing. I feel like Greg is gunning for a sponsorship from Denny's fajitas.
Yeah, specifically fajitas. Moon's over my hammy, you stay over there. But fajitas...
More like move over my hammy.
move over my hammy.
Is it my imagination or has Greg brought up Denny's fajitas at least twice on this podcast?
Guys, you know what sounds good after this episode? We go over to Denny's.
Yeah.
We get a little bit of fajitas going.
Denny's fajitas with Hitler.
Oh, he won't even know what it is. Is this German made? I can't eat this.
Did you read my one-man show?
You know he killed himself in a bunker at Denny's, right?
Yeah, Denny's bunker.
Because they didn't have fajitas that day.
He didn't know he was killing himself. He ate Denny's fajitas.
Too fast and he died.
No, you don't have to eat them too fast. You just have to eat them.
First of all, how dare you? We're going to lose our sponsorship. Second of all, Denny's, we salute you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
The
service.
real hero of World War II.
Service to the world.
That's like Oppenheimer, but it's like Denny's. It's not Reginald Denny. Whatever
Christ.
Denny's name was, and he's inventing the fajitas because he knows it's going to be used to help end World War II quicker.
Yeah, because Hitler has a secret hankering for Mexican food.
That's why he was trying to convince Germany to invade America. Not Germany, Mexico. Where does Mexican food come from?
Germany.
I mean, he
Germany.
did try to convince Germany, and it worked.
Yeah. Halfway through the convincing, they're like, yes.
America's controlled by whose? All right, I'm in.
Even though it was created and patented in the late 50s and early 60s, General Foods did not put Pop Rocks on the shelves until 1976.
What?
And of
Well,
course...
then what were they... I mean, to get back to the CO2, why were they sitting on it for so long?
I think they tried, if I read correctly, they tried to release it and people were like, no, thank you.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Your kids are going to love it.
Yeah, your kids are going to, I think basically your kids are going to love it. But like,
Yeah.
I think it was put out under a different name.
But I feel like, little kids in the 50s running around like, bang, bang, like, I'm
Yeah.
a spaceman, bang,
Yeah,
bang.
yeah.
They would love this.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
would have loved it, but I guess it just wasn't moving. So it wasn't until 1976 that it came
Did they
out.
try putting it in their mouth? Then it'll start moving.
Oh, they thought it was a
No.
suppository. They were putting. They thought it was something's wrong. Something, and then one kid's like, something's a little right, and that was that kid.
New candy game, perhaps?
Who can enjoy it most?
Let's put a bunch of these in our button play twister, guys. And of course, being the late 70s with disco and cocaine and everything in the world was bad.
Okay, I guess you mean pixie sticks.
Pop Rocks
Yeah.
became a sensation. Yeah, you were doing pixie sticks off of a dollar bill at Woody Allen's house, and he sneezed and it got everywhere.
That's why they say most $20 bills have traces of pixie sticks on them in America.
Most Monopoly money has traces of pixie sticks on it. Of course, late 70s, Pop Rocks became a sensation. 500 million packets of Pop Rocks in the first year and a half were sold, outselling 10 to 1 any other candy. But it was a
Oh my
fad
God.
candy. You know, it was like a hula hoop. Like every 10 years,
Yeah.
Pop Rocks will come back.
Yeah, it'll pop back
Yeah.
up.
Thank you. It was known for...
Wait a minute. Hold again for the audience to stop
Yep.
laughing.
Holding.
Can we go back 2 minutes?
Replay.
Booyah, 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 booyah.
They were laughing so little, it's taking laughs away.
Time moved back. They were given minutes of their life back. So it was a fad candy known for its, not for its taste, but for the experience. So of course, General Foods pulled the candy from the shelves in Jesus Christ.
You were far back.
Oh, yeah, far back. That's how bad your joke was. I went back to 1883. General Foods pulled the candy from the shelves in 1983, although, as we know now, not forever. Part of the reason it was pulled was a pretty vicious rumor
Uh-oh.
that General Foods and William Mitchell spent years trying to dispel. The rumor has now entered into the territory of urban legend.
Uh-oh.
This legend at its surface is that putting Pop Rocks in your mouth and drinking a Coke will cause your body to explode. This is where we're at.
Okay, but I know a guy, and I will testify in front of Congress. I know a guy who this happened to.
You're joking, okay? But my cousin,
And it was really funny. We have to pause for that.
a guy that my cousin knows.
Yeah.
And in front of Congress, they're like, okay, we got to find a person. You're an idiot, but let's find a person to try it just to make sure he's doing it. The story spiraled to the point that there were claims that a young actor in a Life cereal commercial, 11-year-old John Gilchrist, who played the role of Mikey, he likes it. Hey, Mikey, he likes
Wait
it.
a minute. So Mikey liked it so much that his body
His
exploded?
body exploded.
Oh my God.
They think that the actor in the Life commercial, this happened to him. The rumor is that he died while mixing Pop Rocks and cola. The rumor was so
And
big.
this rumor was started by Life cereal.
Yeah, by Life Cereal to get people to watch the commercial. The rumor was so big that Gilchrist's mom got a call one morning from a stranger offering their condolences.
Oh, wow.
This rumor persisted for years, but first started around 1979. General Foods took out full-page ads in the 45
God.
major publications trying to squash the rumor. They wrote 50,000 letters to school principals around the country and sent William Mitchell on the road to explain
Okay,
the
yeah.
physics of
That's
Pop
what they
Rocks
needed.
Yeah.
and why it would not kill you.
But that-
None of this worked.
That's why I was thinking, like, well, did they find him?
Yeah, where is he?
He in front of everybody, like they're like, try it then if it's not scary. And he's like, okay, oh sure.
And he turns around and it's just like glued together, his whole back.
None of this worked, and the urban legend killed the candy. Pop Rocks must have drank.
What, did the candy drink itself with soda?
Give me a minute. Pop Rocks must have drank Pop Rocks and Coke because it soon died and was removed from the shelves.
It was funnier the first time.
2 years later, Kraft bought General Foods out and marketed Pop Rocks as action candy. Right now, Pop Rocks are sold as Pop Rocks and owned by a company called Zeta Especial.
Oh, wow. It's a product of Spain.
Yeah, their main
Wow.
distribution center for
It's our
candies.
first Spanish candy.
Yeah, in Barcelona.
Oh, Barcelona.
Barcelona.
That's why they pronounce it like that.
Yeah, the main it's Pop Rocks.
Thruck.
The main distribution center for candies in America is Georgia, though.
Yeehaw.
This company sells other items around the world, such as Petazetas, Whiz Fizz, and Magic Gum.
Ooh, Whiz Fizz sounds
What's Whiz
good.
Fizz and
I
what's
don't know.
Petazetta?
I don't know. I didn't look it up. I was hoping you guys would know. But today, for a special treat, I got a special little addition
my
here.
God. This is why you needed to
You
go
brought
to the...
Coke. We're going to die. This is our final.
Finally, someone brought Coke.
Say your goodbyes right now.
No more pixie sticks for me.
Look, I want my last
Oh,
words
no.
to be...
Oh, you got to do it too.
Well, but we've got to try it before we have to try it without
Yeah, what's
the Coke.
what's the death wish? Is it Coke in the belly first or simultaneously?
That's a good question. I feel like you've got to you got to put it in your mouth and then do it. But we've got to try it without the Coke first and then do it with the Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want we still need content. By the way, these are really cute little cans of Coca-Cola.
It's our last episode. It's never going to get uploaded.
Yeah.
They're just going to find our bodies.
There's going to be like Blair Witch Project where they just find a bunch of footage in the woods.
The Blair Pop podcast. But yeah, we're going to be standing in a corner at the end of this episode.
You're spitting out like your organs and stuff.
Greg, what are you looking at? And then the movie just ends. The episode just ends.
It's going to be like us eating this. It's going to be the audio version of the footage the Who is playing live. And there's, I forget who's like sets off like a small explosion. I think it's Keith Moon sets off a small explosion and just like the stage just like bursts.
I've never
Have you guys
seen
not
that.
seen
No,
it?
I
You guys
haven't
don't
seen
watch
this.
rock history the way I do. I don't want to brag. I touched this Coke and I'm like dying to drink it. Like it's
Yeah.
so,
This is a frosty
That's
can
frosty.
of
I
Coca-Cola.
know, I'm ready.
So what are the three flavors we have here?
So the ones I found at Gelco's Candy here in California is blue raz, watermelon, and strawberry. You went to a candy store in Burbank in that little square. I've been there before, and they had the original flavor.
Oh, what's
what was
that?
the original?
It was strawberry, but it said on the package original. Like it came in a like
It did.
in an original vintage or retro covering and
They
everything.
did. They looked different, and they also had like cotton candy. They had like I think they had a tropical thing. They had a lot of different flavors.
But when I
And
went
you
to,
didn't buy them?
yeah,
he told me he had Pop Rocks.
I ain't spending any money.
Hey, this is a financial liability at this point.
We're taking a hit here. I also went to Party City looking for pixie sticks, and these were the three flavors they had there too. So this must be like the pretty common ones.
Yeah, I feel like these are sort of the standard Pop Rocks flavors.
Yeah.
So
So let's start with what do you want to die eating?
I want to try all of them first, and then I think we should die eating strawberry.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
I kind of want to die on that watermelon.
Let's die on the
Okay,
watermelon.
Let's die on watermelon.
Yeah.
So let's start with blue raz then.
Okay, yeah.
Blue
yeah.
raspberry if for the uncool people.
So the packaging looks like something you would get at a laser tag place. Like you would win this as a prize after you got a bunch of tickets at an arcade.
It looks like a firework.
Oh yeah, it's got big
Firecracker.
firework. This has milk in it if you look on the back.
What?
There is lactose.
why?
I don't know. Do they all have milk in them? Yeah, they all have milk in
That's
them.
what kills you now.
Yeah, that's because you can't have Coca-Cola with milk.
No.
I'm lactose intolerant. I can't have this, guys. Sorry, I got to bow out.
Well, the CO2 is what'll get you. It has a fun sound.
And that's not even us with it in our mouth.
Yeah.
That's just shaking it in the package.
Okay, so let's open this thing up.
I had to rip it open like a package.
Ooh, when I opened it, it was like a ghost escaped. Ooh, like a big puff of powder came
The
out.
kid who died eating this.
Yeah, the souls of all the
souls
victims.
of all
Wait a
the
minute.
kids.
Wait a minute. I'm hanging a seance. Hey, Mikey, you like it? Wait a minute. And now I'm getting another word. Hello, baby.
Put him back in.
Give him Pop Rocks and Coke now.
That's what brought him down. The pilot had Pop Rocks and Coke.
It smells great.
Yeah, it smells great.
Amazing.
Yeah. It smells a little rubbery, or like I think I'm smelling like it has sort of a seltzery smell almost because of the CO2.
I'm getting tropical. Very tropical.
Shoes off.
It is tropical.
Oh, he's ready to die. He's going to die with his shoes
He doesn't
off.
want his shoes to blow off.
Yeah.
It smells good, but there is definitely that like smell that seltzer has.
It's like an artificial
Yeah, it's an
smell.
Or like
artificial
Alka
smell.
Seltzer sort of thing. I guess that's a seltzer.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it as well.
You would like it.
I wish all my Alka-Seltzer could smell like that.
Okay, so are we ready to try
Yeah.
Blue Raz?
How are you doing it?
I'm going to shake some into my mouth.
Just shake it and then keep our open mouth next to the
I
mic.
want the people to hear it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Ooh, my fajita already.
God, I love Denny.
Oh my God.
Hey, Woody. Wow. That,
It also tastes good.
crunchy.
Ow. I crunched it and crunched back.
It's not even in my mouth. I've swallowed it and it's still in my ears.
Oh my God.
Like, how is it going through my ear
You
canal?
snorted it?
Oh my God, it is.
How is it still in my mouth? Like, what is still popping? It's no longer, I guess it's stuck in my teeth. Maybe that's what's happening.
Yeah.
It's stuck in your teeth.
It did taste pretty good, though. Like,
Yeah,
for
this
a
isn't bad.
novelty candy,
Yeah.
like, that actually does taste good.
It's got a good taste
It
to
really gets stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it
God.
does.
It's kind of painful.
And when you bite it, it like pops even more.
Yeah, it does. So make sure. And now let's lick a battery. Yeah, that's not bad.
I don't mind that at all.
Did somebody order 2 Denny's fajitas? Yeah, that's a.
I kind of feel like it's better just to suck it than to bite it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
And now he tells me after everything we've been through.
That was not bad. I mean, I feel like the strawberry or watermelon is going to be a better flavor. But
Yeah.
like, that wasn't bad for like I said, for a novelty. It doesn't have to be this good.
Yeah.
No,
Like
no.
we were talking about the Barbie thing. Like a Barbie movie made by Mattel doesn't have to be this good.
Mm-hmm.
A novelty candy made by a physicist or whatever
Yeah.
doesn't have to be this good, but it is.
You push it up against the top of your mouth with your tongue and hold it there. It's kind of painful.
I can't wait to try that. So should we move on to strawberry now?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do strawberry.
It's still going.
You're still sizzling?
I'm still sizzling, dude.
still sizzling.
It's just, you know what? They should sell these at Sizzler or like have them at Sizzler.
All you can eat Pop Rocks.
Oh, I didn't get the. I got.
And it's right next to the soda fountain.
Oh yeah, and then there's a pile of bones at the bottom.
And it's also next to the Life cereal dispenser.
Oh, this smells so good. It smells like Kool-Aid. This one smells like Kool-Aid.
Again, it says taste the explosion, and we did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this one smells like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is a definite Kool-Aid blast. Okay. You know, and we haven't talked about what they look like. They look like crushed up gemstones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the sort of colored gravel you put on like a drought tolerant lawn.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Or if you get like sugar wet and it starts clumping.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it does look like Nutty Professor too.
It looks a little like terracotta.
It is. It looks. It's like You know how you used to make like sand art?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what it looks like. When both of you went through your sand art phases?
Yeah, I'm still in that one.
Yeah, when I retire as a
sand artist?
A sand artist, yeah.
Okay, so let's
All
try
right,
strawberry pop rocks.
Oh my God. I got a huge chunk. Not.
Oh,
This would be really
Can
good
you
with
hear
a
it?
Coke.
yeah. I love
You know what it sounds like when you hold it against the roof of your mouth? Like a rainy day and you're inside.
Oh my God.
I like that.
These are therapeutic.
Yeah. This is so when you have trouble falling asleep, just pour a bunch of pop rocks in your mouth and fall asleep.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you can mix it with Ambien. It says on the back.
This one wasn't as flavorful.
It wasn't,
it wasn't.
right?
No.
That's kind of disappointing. How is it not as flavorful as Blue Raz?
I mean, come on.
And this one doesn't have a strawberry on the cover.
No.
The blue. I guess they needed to explain to us what a Blue Raz was.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one was more novelty than flavor for some reason.
Totally. And maybe not as reactive.
Yeah, I felt the same way. It wasn't as
Maybe our mouths are less react. Maybe we've like blown them out. quite
We're
literally.
jaded now.
Yeah. Hey. And now it's potato bread time.
Yeah. God, this potato is so good.
The potato bread is
No,
exploding.
no, it can't go. Yeah, the third element. I wish you could buy potato bread in stores. It'd be really good. It sucks that you make it every time.
Yeah, I've got a lock on the potato bread recipe. I should start. We should start marketing our own brand of potato bread.
Yeah, we should.
That's how we make our hundreds. Okay, so the final one we have I have high hopes for watermelon.
Yeah, me
because
too.
watermelon is usually my favorite of the hard candy flavors for things.
It was for Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher watermelon is really good. And now if they can make an exploding Jolly Rancher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And don't forget that say your goodbyes.
Well, let's try it without Coke and then with Coke, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I just want to taste the watermelon.
I feel like I should go hard and just like down all of them with the
The
Coke.
whole bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's nail polish.
Yeah.
It smells exactly like nail
right.
polish. Why does it smell like nail polish?
Oh no! Now I have to pretend like I don't like the smell of nail polish.
Yeah, ew, nail polish.
Yeah, gross. Give me yours.
Why does it smell so much like nail? Like, what is in this that makes it smell like artificial flavor?
It's a little darker than the strawberry.
Oh,
Yeah, it
it's
It's red as opposed to pink.
It's got Estee Lauder in this. Yeah, that's really weird. Why does it? Maybe it tastes like nail polish.
Yeah, I hope so.
They have the exact same ingredients, but the
doesn't make any
artificial
sense.
flavor must be the deciding factor.
It's very similar color to the strawberry.
Yeah.
But all right, let's see how this one tastes.
All right. Hopefully good. A little bit. Very muted.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like no taste in this.
No, it tastes watermelon.
Oh, yeah, it's like hint of
But
watermelon.
yeah, it's very subtle taste.
I actually kind of feel like this one might be the most reactive, though.
Yeah.
Like it's more tinkly, it feels like, than the other ones.
As soon as one hit my tongue, it already had to start popping.
But this had the weakest flavor. Like it really was a downhill
Yeah,
slide
it
from
was.
the Blue Raz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So now that we know what they all taste like, which one do you think would be the best to coke it up with?
A blue raz, just
Blue
to go
raz.
out.
You
Although
think so?
I agree that this watermelon one is more explosive.
It is, but we're not gonna taste the flavor of.
What if I combined all of them and just...
Oh my God!
Just God.
No joke. That will kill you.
I'm going to do it, dude.
All right, I'm gonna stick with water. We can all do our own thing. I'm gonna
All
stick
right,
with
all right.
watermelon. How do you want to die, Greg?
Just watermelon and Coke, just going as hard as possible.
Okay,
Here
so
we go.
I'm gonna put mine in. My rocks are going in first, and then my Coke is going in, and then my rocks will get off.
Okay. I'm
Are you
do that
gonna
too.
Are you gonna swallow the rocks with the Coke, or are you gonna
I'm
let
just
it
gonna
fizzle
let
in
it
your
fizzle
mouth?
until you see my head explode.
I feel like it needs to be inside me in order for me to die.
I mean, you can die from the head down, right? You're really like you. I feel like you need goggles on right
Yeah.
now. The way you're like
A lab
mixing
coat,
all of these
yeah.
ingredients.
A lot of it sticks to the
Yeah,
packaging.
the packaging. That's kind of the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker for my food induced death that's about to happen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of calories in these for
Yeah, they're 40, right?
40 calories for one. Like there's nothing like. That's another thing. This is a big package. It's filled like a fourth of the way.
Fourth. It's just a small amount. So
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
really
imagine
not a
buying
lot.
one and then being like satisfied. They come in a pack of you buy one at a time.
Even if we ate all of these, like, will I feel satisfied? Like, did
Yeah.
I eat candy or did I just like fizzle?
You
Yeah.
fizzled. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not nourishing whatsoever.
No,
it's
it
mostly just
isn't.
like a gag.
Okay, is everyone ready for this?
What's the inventor's name again?
William Mitchell?
Yeah, I'm doing food science.
Yeah.
for Mitchell?
For
In Mitchell's legacy,
In
yeah.
his legacy.
One last word. I regret nothing. Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
I think I'm gonna put some in my mouth and swallow it with the Coke.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in my mouth and then Coke and let it sit in there. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do that after, but yeah.
I think I'm going to do what Daniel's doing.
Okay.
I think I'm going to let it sit.
And then we'll try Coke first, and then
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If there's
All right.
any left.
let's see.
Oh, shit. It popped more. Am I dying? I got kind of scared there for a second.
I got a little scared because one of them like blew up against my tooth, and it
Yeah.
kind of hurt. And I was like, "This is how it starts."
It gets so foamy.
I could hear yours.
Wait a minute, he has rabies.
I'm still going, dude.
Keep burping, Charlie. That's I'm gonna try it again.
This is a very Willy Wonka candy.
What happens is it becomes like a playground because like the soda, it's all now swirling around because
Yeah.
of the soda. So the rocks are flying through my mouth and hitting my teeth.
Oh, so you get the pop and the impact.
Yeah.
I got the
Wow.
pop and the lock.
Hey, guys.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Hey, Greggy, do you like it? Greggy,
He died.
he died like how he always wanted to. Jabba the Hutt, burping and drooling. That I mean, I feel like it was more fun without the Coca-Cola.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It created more of like an asteroid field, but it didn't necessarily.
I mean,
That's what will happen to you if you do this.
Pop rocks and
It's
This is the most uncivilized episode we've ever had.
scratching my nuts right now. Not to brag.
How could an episode that started out talking about Woody Allen and The Watchmen come to this?
Just a couple of guys hanging out.
So,
Just a few guys hanging out.
so now that we have tasted these things,
Yes.
Greg, where did you said you got it at Galco's? How much were these?
Each pack was $2. Which is crazy for how little you get in there.
Oh my god.
The place I saw was $1.50 per thing.
Wow,
That's
okay.
what I was telling you. This shop was actually kind of affordable. Like
Yeah.
their candy at a lot. I wish I knew what its name was,
Yeah.
but their candy, compared to other
gonna look it up.
regular stores, was not that expensive.
Yeah.
It's just called Candy Store. So okay, how do we want to rate this? Should we just do it overall?
Yeah, we all. I think we all agree that blue ras.
The blue
had
raspberry is
best
the
taste.
best. Yeah.
Watermelon was the most reactive.
Let's say that blue raspberry is the best. Is Pop Rocks at its finest? So let's just
of
say
these three flavors.
Yeah, true. Maybe there's one really good one, but let's taking that as what Pop Rocks are. Let's write down our ratings of 0 to 5 cavities, 5
Okay.
being the highest, so we won't influence each other. Let us rate Pop Rocks.
Now I want Denny's fajitas. I said it so much.
Okay, is everybody locked in here? So we'll start with you, Beto. What are your thoughts and rating on Pop Rocks?
Pop rocks are fun.
Yeah.
Pop
are
rocks
fun.
are a good time. It's a novelty. So it's expensive, but you buy it once,
Yeah.
you pop it, you have your fun, your laughs, your kicks.
Yeah. I don't need to do this again for another 5 years.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't taste great.
No. And one of them literally smelled like nail polish.
Yeah.
If you love nail polish, you know where to go now.
But they're worth experiencing
Yeah.
at least once.
I mean, what other candy is as fun and
Yeah.
like what other candy does anything like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Maybe like a baby bottle pop is kind of
Sure.
interactive.
Yeah.
you know?
A fun dip or
You can
something.
pretend you're a baby again.
Yeah.
Fun dip is interactive. That is
Fun
fun.
dip.
But nothing happens.
No.
Yeah.
Like that's just manual labor. Like
It is.
nothing
Dig,
scientific.
kid.
Yeah.
Dig.
Nothing scientific is happening when you're eating any other candy.
Maybe it'd be
It's
worth.
it's a better science experiment than candy.
Yeah.
Maybe what Pop Rocks needs to do is like team up.
Yeah.
With like nerd gummy clusters.
Yeah.
Exploding nerds.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nerd fire bombs. The hot new candy from Wonka.
But eating this right
Emphasis
now.
on hot.
Yeah, hot.
How are you guys not burping? What the hell?
Because we have manners.
I'm holding it in because I'm polite. As I was eating this, I was thinking like, I wonder if my nephews had any, and I thought of like,
Oh yeah.
of like, I can give this like, it'll be a fun thing to like. It isn't obsolete.
It isn't, and it's not too much candy for a kid to have. Maybe
Yeah.
that's
No.
just in our opinion.
Yeah.
But like, give this to your nephew. He's never had it. It'll literally blow his mind.
Yeah.
Make sure he hasn't had Life cereal that day.
You know what? This would be a perfect Halloween candy.
It would. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I've gotten these. Rarely I've gotten them on Halloween, but yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
a party favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Party favor for
It's,
sure.
What we're getting at here is it's for children.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not an adult candy.
Yeah. I give it a 1.75.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
They don't taste good. It is kind of just like eating a crushed up sugar cube.
Sure.
But it's 100% the novelty. That's all it is. But it's a good novelty.
Yeah.
I gave it a 1.5.
Wow.
Oh.
Because it's not. I mean, some of them were kind of bad, but
Yeah.
the good one. Now I'm burping.
Yeah.
But did you hear that? No, you didn't.
Oh, he's a man now.
Come on, let it out, Daniel.
Yeah, come on. Show us what you got.
Once the recording stops, the walls are going to fall down. But yeah, 1.5. It's all the novelty.
Yeah.
It's an elevated novelty, but it's not elevated that high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's a 1.5 in my opinion as well,
Wow.
mostly because it's
We're all pretty close.
pretty close to each other.
We
Yeah.
seem to do that a lot, except for Reese's.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
look, you
the
had
knife fight episode.
there was outside influence
What?
for you.
No,
the
no, no.
Skidler.
What are you doing?
What are you talking about? What,
You were high.
That was,
Hey, sidebar. You were high on Pixie Sticks during that episode.
Pixie 6 gave it your score. Yeah, no, the novelty is good. The taste isn't that bad. I'm mostly flagging it for how little you get.
Yeah, and such a big bag.
It's such a big bag. Yeah.
And for $2 for that,
$2
that's
for
kind of
that.
outrageous.
Just trying to think of like, I wish I could buy a 50-pack and give it away on Halloween. That would like ruin me. That would ruin me.
Did you just like inherit?
Yeah.
Did a rich relative just die or something? Because otherwise, you cannot afford
I
that.
sold my car so I could do this. Yeah, so I gave it a 1.5. Like,
The price is a big.
it's a big
negative
factor for
on
how
this.
little you
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
And you know what's kind of insulting? How little you get and then how much sticks to the freaking
Yes.
wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now I have even less.
Yeah.
I was shaking the watermelon to come out because I just had one thing of it
Yeah.
and it wouldn't come out.
So I opened mine, I dissected it so
Oh,
the bag
look at that.
opened up, but there's
how
a
much-
lot stuck on here. And that's just the design of the candy. There's no really, I mean,
That's not
if they think
good.
of a different packaging.
They need to keep the moisture out of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could think of a package where it won't stick, maybe, but the candy has to be sticky. That's like part of the candy's nature.
Does it?
I don't know.
Doesn't it? Isn't that part of the?
Part of the fun.
I thought a drier thing. I mean, my experience with all of my wildfires that I start. I mean, I would think that a drier candy would spark better.
Maybe I don't know, but I just
don't know.
assumed that it being a sticky candy was
read
part
it on
of.
snooki.com or whatever it was.
Yeah, read it on Stopes.net.
Wait, hang on. Ooh, let's just warm our hands for a little bit next to this
Yeah.
fire that just
Yeah.
started. He's eating more of them.
Oh no! And you can hear it moving through his body.
Yeah, that's my tummy.
His brain is fizzling.
He's holding his stomach up to the microphone.
Oh, he's having a pop rock. Okay, so would you be excited to get this on Halloween, Petzo?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a fun kid candy.
Yeah, especially a little prankster Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. This is a Bart Simpson
This is a
candy.
Bart Simpson candy. Yeah.
You know what? Package these with those little firecrackers that you throw on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be
You're
popping.
Absolutely right. I can eat a bunch of those.
You ever tried those with Coke? I would be excited, but maybe two. Like if I got more than two of them, like I wouldn't want like another house gave me pop rocks.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah,
how many of these do I want on Halloween?
Yeah, seeing this, like, you got a little hill of candy on your bed or whatever, and seeing this would be like the diamond in the rough of like, oh,
Yeah.
cool, like a Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
I can kill myself tonight.
Yeah. I feel like you wouldn't run into two. Like they're so
Yeah.
hard to find nowadays. Like you barely run into one.
It was hard enough trying to. I mean, I like how you were going to do pixie sticks that we couldn't find. You're like, I'll find an easier candy, Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
Found him.
And do they even sell them in bulk? Like, can I acquire them? that
Maybe
way?
online, but I would like to.
Online, yeah. I thought that if anywhere, I thought Party City would have them in bulk, but you said they were individually.
Yeah, individuals, yeah.
Maybe I think maybe like one of those ice cream truck supply places you could probably get it.
Oh, there you go.
But everywhere I saw, which was only two places, had them individually.
Yeah, and it sucks because, like we were saying, like you get so little for how much you get. You didn't ask me, but I'm telling you that I would be very excited to get this on Halloween.
I pointed at you.
Yeah, you did. I'd be very excited to get this on Halloween. In fact, I'm a little disappointed that I don't think it's ever happened for me.
Really? I know it has happened,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
probably happened
really
once.
rare. Like maybe once every 3 years it would happen to me.
Okay.
Like cicadas, which make just as much noise.
The Halloween candy that like is ingrained in my mind for some reason is one year I got, I don't know if it was like Shock Tarts, Sweet Tarts, some type of hard candy, but it was a hard candy skeleton.
Oh.
And you assembled it like a little puzzle.
I love that.
And that's the candy that's been in my brain ever since when I think of Halloween.
I got to write down.
Yeah, you were trick or treating at
H.H. Holmes' house?
you were trick or treating at the house from Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've got our pre-show plug. Now that we've gotten our thoughts out.
Yeah. I should have saved that.
Oh, wait a minute. Now he can really create a noise. Now he's shy about it.
I can't do it when you're looking at me.
So this one, I think it's been a little bit, and I think we've gotten some new listeners. So I think it's time to remind everybody that you can support this show. So look, Greg paid $2 per pack of these.
I'm dead.
You could.
I'm a dead man.
He had to kill himself with Coke and Pop Rock so that we could get his insurance money, which is like
Another H.H. Holmes style plan.
$18.
Yeah.
So you can support this show financially at patreon.com/candyisdandypod to help us cover the costs of this just exponentially growing in price show as we get more and more away from like Kit Kats.
Snickers.
Yeah.
I was at Italy and there was a candy that looked elegant, and I was gonna be like, I'm gonna surprise everybody and pick like a good candy this time that people actually like to eat. And then each small piece was like maybe $2.50 or $3, and I thought, there's no possible way that this is going to happen for us.
Give us Italy money is what we're asking. So patreon.com/candyisdandypod. At the $1 level, you're just helping support, keep the lights on and all that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. At the $3 level, you can get a hand-drawn picture by Kevin Smith, not that one, our resident artist, of you or your pet. A lot of people like the pets now as your favorite candy. And if we get enough people to support us, let's say we get to the 50-person mark, we will start doing a new tier on Patreon where we will do, you're acting as if you've never heard this before.
Wow,
we will do a
Patreon, what's that?
bonus episode. Money. Wow. A bonus episode every month where we do the same show, but we review cookies instead.
Yeah.
So if we get 50 of you to do it, we'll get to that mark.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I will eat a grotesque amount of Oreos.
Oh, yeah.
I will gain 9 pounds in front of you as I eat Oreos.
Okay, real quick. What is the cookie, as a teaser to people, what is the cookie you would each pick for your first choice?
I would do animal cookie.
The frosted
The
one?
frosted one with the
Frosted,
sprinkles.
the pink and the white.
That's what I was going to say.
Beautiful boys. My two
wow.
beautiful boys.
Oh, circus animals, right? That's what they're called?
Circus
Circus
cookies.
animals.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, circus
Because
animals.
there's the animal cracker and then the circus animal.
They're not cookies. They're animals, Greg.
What about if I didn't do Oreos, I'd do the circus box that's not frosted.
Yeah.
Little animals.
Those are good, but they're not frosted. Bad choice. So
No, good choice. It comes in a box that looks like a train car, and you're going to say bad choice.
So if
I think you hate trains. I think you hate public transportation.
yeah, it should come in their own car.
Their own Ferrari.
So if you're going to pick that, I'm going to pick Chips Ahoy then.
that was
Soft
actually up there too.
What?
batch? Soft badge?
No, I hate the soft ones.
Good man.
You're an illegal. You shouldn't leave this country.
We have melded. He burped so much that his soul entered my body.
That's collusion.
wow, that was literally my second choice.
Yeah, I think those are my two favorite
Cookie
cookies.
boys.
And yeah, hey, you'll get to hear how much we love those cookies if you give us more money.
What's your cookie, Greg?
He picked Oreos.
Oreos.
Oh, Oreos.
Oreos are good too, but I prefer Chips
Are
Ahoy.
good too. The greatest.
Normal, thin, or double stuffed?
Normal.
Or mega stuffed?
Oh, mega. I've had mega stuff before. but my heart is always
How about
aligned with the normal ones.
No stuff.
Oh, yeah, they make those, don't
Yeah.
Do they?
I'm pretty
they
sure
have
they
like
do.
every style.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I like Hydrox.
I want to do the Lady Gaga one.
The what one?
The Lady Gaga brand Oreos that they had that were like rainbow
Did they?
colored.
Oh, that's fun.
And here's another call to action for our listeners.
Yes.
Greg just spent $18 on Pop Rocks.
I did.
We need help.
Yeah.
We need a lot. So let's at least
The
get
guy from Galco's was crying and he shook my hand and said, "Thank you for saving my business."
our rent. It's $18 a month.
$18.
We're $18 short from this month's rent. You just saved America. Greg got a Presidential Medal of Freedom for buying this, and he had to pay for that too. Hey, let's get between now and the next episode, $18 more a month pledged from people. That's our goal. So, okay, so now that we've done our plugs, it is time for a brand new game. I'm really excited about this.
Here we go.
This was a stroke of genius from me, and I even tested it with Melissa. Like we worked out a few of the kinks, and then a few kinks of our own. So I call this one 6 Degrees of Gummy Bacon.
6 degrees of... Oh, there it is.
There
it is.
So, okay, so I have here.
God, I wish gummy bacon didn't sound so good to me. Maybe I'm just really hungry.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
I have here, it's not gummy bacon. It's the next best thing, a dictionary.
Oh, fudge.
those were good too.
So
It tastes awful.
okay, we're all going to I'm going to eat A through D. I've got this giant dictionary. So we
Yeah, you do.
I've got big dictionary energy.
Wow, modest much? It's very uncouth of you.
Some say it's too big of a dictionary. We're going to play 3 rounds of this game.
Okay.
So in each round, one of us are going to pick a number between 1 and 1,526.
What?
I will then go to that page in the dictionary,
Okay.
and we will pick between 1 and 2. That's how many columns are on each page. And then 1 to however many words are in that column with that word that I pick.
What?
Okay. We're going to pick
A word at somewhat random.
So there's this thing called dictionaries. This is where books are born.
Oh my God.
Oh, so like a thesaurus.
So
Wait, sorry, one more time.
so we're going to get a word from the dictionary,
All right.
and then we will have that Melissa wrote down. She wrote down 3, a candy word.
Okay.
So we are going to have to link the word we get in the dictionary to the candy word that has been picked within, I have not seen these words, within 5 words, the 6 being the final word. So
Okay.
6 degrees. For example, if the candy word is chocolate and we get the word Mexico, it could be Mexico, Aztecs, chocolate.
Okay.
So you have to show your step-by-step process. You can't
Okay.
make a big leap. But to make it more challenging, we're all going to play each round, and we write down our answers separately, and whoever gets the word in the least amount wins.
Okay.
Because you can, as we are testing it, you can typically get it within 6, but if you can get it quicker, then you win.
Okay.
So someone,
What's the page length again? It was 0. It was
give
1,
me a number
2.
1 through 1,526.
Okay. I'm a visual learner, so
Yeah.
Okay, so for the first
I
one,
don't want to go first. is
You
what
don't
I'm
wanna-
I'll go first. I'll go
but
first.
we're all playing every round.
Oh,
though.
okay.
Okay.
So, Greg, give me a number between 1 and 1,526.
481.
481. Oh, except that one. Okay. There's going to be a lot of editing out of.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I want to hear the pages being flipped. I want to believe you.
Okay, and this is me licking my finger. Okay, 481. Now give me between 1 and 2. That'll be the column.
2.
Someone eating Pop Rocks? Okay, so 2. Now, let's just say give me a number between 1 and 15.
9.
Okay. Our word is featherweight. Any person or thing that is very light in weight. So that's the word. So here
So
comes
now what do I gotta
here
do?
comes the candy word that we have to link it to. Melissa didn't number them. She'll have a talking to.
We had no idea the word was going to be featherweight.
No,
No.
I picked that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I did. I influenced you to pick
You told me what
featherweight.
edition it was, and I went,
Greg, it's the 4th.
yeah.
Okay, so the word we are starting with is featherweight, and the word we have to get to is lifesaver.
Okay.
So the last word will be lifesaver. So you have 5 words at the most. So whoever gets it in the least. So write it down. Featherweight to lifesaver.
Okay.
Oh man, this is a hard one.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a really hard one.
And this is like associated words. Like there has to be some connection.
Yeah,
of some
you have to
kind?
jump to get to lifesaver.
Done.
Oh my god, lifesaver candy. By the way,
Aw. I mean, I got to lifesaver.
I don't know. I
Okay,
think
let's try it. Let's try it
okay,
and see what
let's
we
see.
let's
We'll
see.
see if you win or not.
Yeah.
Wow, it took me all 6 to get to lifesaver.
Damn.
Okay, Greg, you tell us when you're ready.
I mean, you're gonna have to tell me if I did it right after.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
it.
I don't even know if I did it
think
right.
I know that he didn't.
What?
Okay, so let's start with mine.
Okay.
Just so you see how it works. So, all right, the first word is featherweight. That doesn't count as one of our words, though.
Okay.
So it took me all 6.
Okay.
So featherweight to boxer,
Okay.
to punch, broken tooth, blood, bad breath, lifesaver.
Wow.
It took me all 6 to get to it.
What was the one before lifesaver?
Bad breath.
Bad breath.
Yeah. I guess
Okay.
that's kind of 2 words, but it counts.
But would you be able to do punch to tropical punch?
oh, yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Okay.
Greg, that's really good.
Yeah, well, every once in a while I have one, and that's it. That's it for the month, and it's the 11th.
Oh my God, Greg, you have lifesavers on your shirt.
Oh, you do.
Wow.
And Greg's a featherweight. So how did you do
So
it?
this is how I did it. You can tell me if it's wrong.
Yeah.
Featherweight to chicken because feathers.
Okay.
All right.
Chicken to Peeps.
Okay.
This is the candy. Peeps are made of sugar,
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
as are lifesavers.
So lifesavers to sugar.
Sugar. Yeah,
So it
sugar
took
to
you 4.
life-
That's good. So it took
So that
him 4.
works, though.
That works.
Okay.
Now
All
you,
right,
the cheater.
I'm not a cheater, all right? All right. Featherweight to air.
Okay.
Because it's light.
Sure.
Air to water.
An element.
Because it's an element.
Element, sure.
Water to lifesaver.
Oh.
Because you throw
Oh,
a
you can
lifesaver
throw a
in the water.
lifesaver out
So
there.
he
Okay.
did cheat. So you get a half point.
Yeah.
You get a point. You get a half point.
Point.
So Greg has 1. You have 0.5.
Dumb.
And it is in Reading.
Everyone's just going to go to sugar to candy.
Hey, if you can get to sugar, once you can get to sugar, you can go anywhere. One thing I would say is maybe you should have gone sugar to mint to lifesaver.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, sure.
So, okay.
What I will say is first you get the sugar, then you get the women, then you get the power.
And then you get the pixie sticks that Beto's addicted to. Okay, Beto, give me a number 1 between 1,526.
69, baby.
Oh.
Looks like we're going to the A. Okay, so now give me a 1 to 2, between 1 and 2.
I'll go with 1.
And give me 1 to, let's say, 22.
Let's go 8.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Arab Republic of Egypt, the official name of Egypt. So that's the word we're starting with. And the word we are...
the whole thing, Arab Republic
of Egypt.
Can we just say Egypt?
If you want to be disrespectful. Okay, so the word we're trying to get to is crunchy.
I've always thought of the Arab Republic of Egypt as crunchy.
Okay, yeah, I got this. Easy.
Okay.
Crunch or crunchy?
Crunchy. I got it too. I'm pretty confident in mine.
Not like a crunch bar.
Not a crunch bar. Crunchy.
The texture.
Crunchy.
Done.
The texture crunchy. I wonder if we did the same thing. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm coming for my 1.5 points.
Maybe you might make it all the way up to 1.
Just keep getting half points, you jerk.
That's a 16th of a point.
Yeah, crunchy, not in that sense of crunchy. All right, Craig, whenever you're ready.
Okay, I feel like this is another stretch. I'm about to my earn.
Oh, a bigger stretch than Mr. Point 5?
Oh, come
I'm
on.
about to earn my 1/18th of a point. So the Arab Republic of Egypt is the former name of Egypt.
Official name of Egypt.
Official name of Egypt. Sorry. Terrain-wise, they have a lot of sand,
Mm-hmm.
and sand is crunchy.
Oh,
Beautiful.
my God. Okay,
What
so
about you?
I did Egypt. Scarab.
Oh,
Crunchy.
Scarab is
Okay.
crunchy. I've had one.
Yeah, you chew on a scarab? That's crunchy.
Although,
I'm a character in The Mummy. I know what they're talking about.
although I kind of feel like there should be an eat. Oh, but maybe there should be a step. Okay, well, listen to mine. It's a little out
Okay.
there. Arab Republic of Egypt, sand, crunchy. I did the same thing as you.
Oh my god.
Oh, see, I get a full point because I'm different.
I think we each get 1 point on that
Okay.
one. We all got there in different ways.
Okay.
We all
In the same amount of steps, right?
in the same amount of steps. We all tied it. And you know what? No, Greg's winning still
What?
because you have
yeah,
2
because
points.
he has 2. I got 1 point.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
so
right,
this
right,
is
right.
the last round.
Okay.
You could win. I could not win because you have the half point.
Oh, thank you, half point.
So yeah, now you love half points. Could I have more half point, please?
Please, sir.
Okay, so now I'm going to pick a number.
Okay,
I'm
want
going to
me
say
to do it?
No. It's not cheating when I do it.
All right.
of course
Somehow it is.
Yeah.
Oh, this one actually, I could get 1.5 points on this one.
Oh, the word I landed on was Snickers.
Okay, I'm picking. I just flipped to a page. It's page 615. I'm going to
Okay.
pick number 2 for the column,
Sure.
14 for the number.
Okay.
Okay. The word is herbaceous,
Okay.
of a plant or plant part. You won't believe this. Not woody.
Oh, sorry, Woody.
Okay,
No, Woody, we've got a new director in town that we can go to for
Someone a little more herbaceous.
herbaceous.
herbaceous Allen.
Great jazz player too.
So of a plant or plant part, not woody. And the word we're trying to get to is caramel.
Okay.
So herbaceous to caramel.
Herbaceous to caramel.
Okay.
Does anybody know what kind of candy Sun Yi liked?
She loves caramels. She likes her candy really unherbaceous.
Sorry to distract. Herbaceous means just the
Not
leaf.
woody. So leafy. Yeah,
The-
leafy.
Or like a weed stem.
Okay.
Right.
You know?
Got it. Okay.
Trying to remember the name of that thing.
Okay. I think I got mine. Okay, so Beto, you go first. Let's see what you got.
We got herbaceous,
Mm-hmm.
which is eaten by cows,
Okay.
which produce milk,
Yeah.
Oh.
which creates caramel.
Wow.
All right. That's
really
pretty good.
That's really good.
Okay, so we start with herbaceous.
Uh-huh.
That is dry,
Mm.
opposite of wet, which causes things to be sticky,
Oh.
which leads us to caramel. But
Okay.
you beat me. You got
Here we
3.
go. Here we
Wow.
go.
Let's,
Here
if
we
you
go.
can, all right, let's see what Greg can do.
Okay.
I need a dub.
Herbaceous as in trees because they're plant-like.
But not woody.
But
Okay, all
But
right.
they're
herbaceous, it's a part of a tree.
Part
All
of a
right,
tree.
yeah, I guess the
herbaceous
stem
This
part.
is where I might fall apart though,
Uh-oh.
because they produce sap, and I don't know if that comes from the wooden part or if it's like a part of a tree
you
that
went
is
to- 'cause
organic.
You moved away from herbaceous. You are now
Yeah.
at the general tree,
Yeah. You're
general
right.
Sherman tree.
General Sherman tree. Sap is stretchy in texture, as is caramel.
Nice.
Stretchy was my linking word.
Oh, so there's
Stretchy,
All
so-
right, took you 4 words though.
I know. I wasn't happy about that.
The half
damn.
point won you the game.
Damn.
Beto wins 6 degrees
Oh.
of gummy bacon.
Yeah.
And earned it too. And
guess
earned
what?
every half point he
Now
won.
you get to read the entire dictionary.
Aardvark,
Aardvark with 3 A's.
Abner.
Okay, well that's our Pop Rocks
Great
episode.
game you guys designed. Good job.
That was a really fun game.
it was a good game.
It gets you thinking. It gets you laughing. So yeah, go try to find some free Pop Rocks if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you can bully them away from a small child.
Totally.
So we'll see you in a week or 2 with our next candy episode. So
Pop into our dreams sometime.
Keep it popping.
anything but Woody.
Oh.
I didn't put any more in my mouth.
Herbaceous.